my God, you're not gonna believe it. I just got off the phone with my sales rep over at Porsche. And the car is finally here. I'm so amped. Oh my God. I've been waiting so long. Not as long as some of you guys have been, like years, but months now I think I've been waiting. And the whole process with the whole ordering the car and the process of just waiting for it has been phenomenal. Porsche really goes above and beyond. Like, I ordered the car, I went and gave my configuration, wasn't expecting to see this car for years, a year or two, tops. And then to finally, 2 days from configuration to guaranteed allocation. And now I think it's precisely maybe 2 months now. Mind blowing. And in the meantime, from allocation date to delivery date, they give you a timeline, right? They give you a timeline. Oh, your allocation has been accepted. Oh, your car is now in the paint booth. Oh, your car is going through the assembly line. And they give you these almost like these motivational videos of like, oh my God, it's happening. Your dream is coming true. And it just elevates the whole experience through the roof. And I can't thank Porsche enough to kind of making it so real and at the same time just bringing you to that level of excitement. And they even amplify the emotions that are in you by giving you little snippets of what your car looks like, what it's going through, where it's at on a map. And they kind of, you know what? I'm not going to explain to you what they do. I'm just going to show you what they do. Let's check that out right now. Now we're just going to jump into the whole main screen of the Porsche website. You go into here and you see view my order. So this is where you're going to see the whole process from day one of allocation all the way to delivery date. So right now you see your COM number. That's the original number you get during configuration, and when you give that to your sales rep over at Porsche. That's your main serial number is when you go to put in your order. So you start off here with your order has been confirmed. They give you a whole congratulations spiel, and you go from there. You go for reach change freeze point. This is the point that you reach that you can't make any more adjustments. Once you make your decision, you're okay with it. This is the point that you finalize your build. So this is the freeze point. Yeah, so after this date, you can't change anything. And then it goes into slide number 3, is the manufacturing process. So from this point, Porsche really hones in on your build and kind of specialize it towards you. You know, they give you a whole basic rundown of what's going on and what's happening to your car with a production date and so on and so forth. But then, this is the kicker, is when they give you these photo updates. And that's my baby right there, my GTS, my 911, my 2024 GTS in agate gray. You can see it's right through the paint booth. I can see the guts. I can see what she's made out of. I know that's my car that I configured. It's mine. It's finally coming home. That's pretty dope. Now, once you leave the paint shop, you come over here to the manufacturing processes. So now the car's finally being built. And you can read through all this, pause the video whenever you want. I'm not going to go through this. I'm kind of giving you a quick briefing of what happens. And then they kind of show you the factory, the warehouse. And then they even give me videos too. I'll put in the videos of what they sent me in my email and on here too, because they'll send you like almost like motivational videos of like the process, what they do, how they do the stitching, and how the car gets built through the factory. It's pretty dope. And then the manufacturing process is complete, and you kind of run through these video. Definitely watch it because it's a kicker. Like, it gets you amped up. I won't put the volume up. All right, I'm gonna stop with that because I'll just rewatch this and get distracted. So. Put it up. I'll put a little clip in here so you guys get a feel of that. And then they show you when it's completed. And that makes you like sit back and kind of like, wow, this is really happening. And I'll show you guys that right now. Woo! There she is, baby! Oh my God. The picture here, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is happening. This is what, chisels it in stone. This is what makes the feeling all so real, and you're like, wow, everything I've worked for, everything I've dreamed of as a kid, wanting, needed, dreamed of, is finally happened. And you can see it. And everything, we're all in that configure. We're all building our spec, our dream spec of what we wanted. And to have it like real, there's no words. You're just left speechless and you're just looking at it and you're like, wow, this is mine, It's not there yet. I got another week. Saturday is the big day. I'm picking her up. We'll see her. We'll see it together the first time. I'm bringing my camera with you. So this is my experience, but I'm sharing it with you guys because this is the real deal. This is what happens. But God, she's gorgeous. I can't wait. I've already got modifications in mind. So, well, I'll save that for another day. What? It's true. Don't tell nobody. I know it's public on YouTube, but don't tell nobody. But man, the whole process is amazing. And then they show you that it's off to the German port. The coolest part is like you go back to the map and you can see all the steps. Isn't that crazy? It's wild to me, man. And it's just venturing through. It goes all... This guy's been more of a world traveler than I have been. It's pretty wild to see. And then you look, you can see my little family over here down in Funchal. You know, that's my Madeira Funchal. That's my family right there. I even went by my family. Got to see my family before I did. But the whole process is amazing. Has arrived at your local entry point. So this is when it's like, okay, it's getting real now. You know, before you know, you're gonna have to pay some money. You know what I mean? Like that payment is coming in. You know what I mean? The realness of it all. So now your car has reached the home port. So it's gonna go through customs. It's gonna do all its checks and make sure the car is the way it's supposed to be. The way it left the dealer, nothing's wrong with it. It runs. It does all that stuff, and then, baby, it's off to the dealership. You know what I mean? So from there, the dealer's obviously going to look over it and everything. I just got off the phone with them, what, a half hour ago? It's crazy. I can't wait to see them on Saturday. It's Sunday right now, so I have a whole week to like twirl my thumbs and my fingers and everything else. So I'm amped up. I cannot wait to get this car. So, and to drain my account, obviously, because I'm going to be doing that. So I'll be begging for change and looking for subs and likes, please. Even though I'm not even getting paid from YouTube yet, but with the with the help of you guys, this could help me, maybe pay for gas. You know what I mean? But no, this whole process has been amazing. And what Porsche does for you, giving you little snippets of what's going on in the timeline, it just builds it up. It builds it up, and then man, I can't wait for Saturday. It's like I feel like it's gonna be a kid on Christmas morning. You know, you just amped up. The whole build up of watching all your little Christmas shows all month of December is the same. It's the same feels that you get getting all your little Porsche updates. And they email you like, oh, another milestone. Your car just reached another milestone. So it's pretty dope what they do at Porsche. And I don't know if you guys saw my other video. Midway between the build, I had no idea they did this. Porsche actually sent me a little token of their appreciation, and it was a replica of the original 911, but you put it together. So a little model car, that was pretty cool. I put a video of that together too if you want to see that. But I guess a lot of the major car manufacturers do this. I didn't know this. I just thought that was a real cool token of appreciation and a reach out to customer care, because we like our toys, man. You know what I mean? This is why we're doing this. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought that was a beautiful thing. And the next step is step 11. And that's the cars at the dealership, and they take control from there. So they'll probably, take down all the wrap and the coverings and all that stuff and prep your car. I don't think I want to do that. They haven't asked me yet if I want to. I'm going to get it PPF'd anyway, so I'll get the car, and then it's going to immediately go to the shop to get PPF'd, because I got to protect this thing. I live in the city. It's crazy out there. People driving like crazy, but I want to protect it. It's mine. It's mine forever. I'm not protecting this and saving it for the next guy. I'm protecting this and saving this because I'm going to daily use this thing. I'm going to rip it to Costco. I'm going to rip it up to the hills. I'm going to rip it through the canyons. This car is going to see some mileage. I promise you that. And lots of gas. So that's pretty much it. This is what you can expect when you order your Porsche. And then this is what they're going to give you, which I think is pretty dope. You give you a little timeline of where your car is sitting at. It's not just you just sit there and wait and just hopefully they're working on it. You can actually see that they're working on it. You can see the process. It's almost like having those air tags and they just slap it on your car and you can track it the whole way. It's a pretty dope process. And then just to build up the emotion and the suspense throughout the whole thing is pretty dope. I appreciate that. And then I'll add little snippets of the emails and everything that they give me. So Porsche, Good job, guys. I'm so excited. I've never owned a Porsche. I've never stepped foot in that dealer before. I've never stepped foot in a Porsche dealer, to be honest. And none of this would have happened, really, if I didn't read my comment saying, try out the Porsche. Again, try out these cars that you think you're in love with. I've test driven so many cars, and I'm not just saying, oh, I'm going to go for a little spin at a dealership. I'm talking about I rented these cars because I was committed, because I wanted to find something I wanted to find something that as a child I passionately adored. Sports cars, we love them all, right? There's always something about something that we love and we gravitate to. You know, the McLarens, the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, let's be real, Mustangs too for some people, you know what I mean? But I was a big fan of the GTS for a while, the Nissan GTS, the Skylines. We all go through our phases of stuff. And then the cars that I actually test drove was the C8, the Corvette, the C8. I did the AMG GT, I did the Audi R8, which I hated. No offense to all you R8 lovers, but it's just, for a bigger guy, not happening. You might as well sit in a cardboard box or one of those laundry baskets. That's how tight that thing is. If it wasn't for the comments, try out the 911. And then I always thought Porsche was an old man car, to be real. But man, these old guys are right. It's a beautiful car. It's just well balanced. It's dialed in. It just checks all the boxes. You know, the performance, looks, handling, just everything, and the reliability of it all. Like, I want to be able to know that I go to my car and I can turn a key and it starts, you know? A lot of the cars that you see online and whatnot, I've never owned the McLaren or the AMG. That's why I test drove all these, and I took them out for a week and a weekend and got a feel for it. Nothing spoke to me as much as this 911. The 911, it took me less than 2 hours to be like, this is the car for me. You know what I mean? This is the car that really brought it home for me. I felt all the emotions. You know, when you get into the car and you feel all those feelings that you don't really feel in an everyday occurrence, but in the car, you just transcends you. The 911 did that for me. The AMG GT did not do that. The C8 didn't do that. The R8 definitely didn't do that. The 911 just was like, holy crap. Yeah, this is the car. This is the car that I need to buy. And look, we're doing it, baby. We're doing it. So I'm amped. The car's coming Saturday. I can't wait to show you guys the delivery. And hang on. Let's take this ride together. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever YouTube does. I'm new to this, obviously, because my editing skills are horrible. My speaking is horrible. I'm not from Boston, so I'm sorry about my accents and all that stuff. But thank you again for watching. I appreciate you guys. And next video, delivery day, baby. Woo!